Right now, down 2-0 against the Lady Falcons of Adamson.
This second round really is going to be full of surprises. The way this game has been going on, itong Ateneo, it seems that they're not in, their mind is not in the game. Kitang-kita natin for the side of Adamson, the defense, of course, since it clicked in that first set, I don't know what happened. It's like what you said, Eric. They turned on a switch. Once it was on, nagtuloy-tuloy na. Even up to the second set, you've got a very balanced attack for the side of Adamson. For the side of Ateneo, they weren't able to put up too many of those good attacks because, number one, they didn't have the reception to start it off with. Jem Ferrer losing a bit of focus here in the second set, and of course the blocking of Adamson controlling the attackers of Ateneo. So that's the story right now. Adamson leading in attacks 19-13, blocks 1-0, aces 1-0, of course errors 8-4. The key here for Adamson is, of course, to close out Ateneo in 3. I think that is very important for them. If you open up a window, so to speak, you give Ateneo a chance. Again, this team very tough. And I'm sure Coach Sherwin Meneses instructed the girls to give it their all this third set. For Coach Roger, very frustrating to see the girls play this way to open up their second round bid.
Well, for Adamson, they've never been in this position before. 2-0 against Ateneo. In their last game, it was a 5-setter, pero they only won the first and the fourth set. Ngayon, they really have a chance of closing it out. And Adamson is not a team that you can describe as a team without a killer instinct. They're not one of the best teams in the league for nothing. And Soriano is showing us a good start here for the Lady Falcons in set number 3.
Good choice of Makatuno to open up this third set. You want to establish already a momentum, and who do you give it to? Your number one attacker, Pao Soriano. Kahit wala siya sa middle, that was almost an outside hit.
Well, if you're Ateneo, on the other hand, you've been in this position before. That's one of the reasons why you're one of the best teams in the league as well, at 6-1 in the standings. Pero right now, there are no ifs and buts about it. If you want to win this, 5-setter ang tinitignan mo na ngayon.
That's it. Basically, you gotta take it one set at a time. And for Adamson, dapat naman isipin nila, you gotta beat us 3 more sets, which we don't want to do. Give you that chance. We're gonna attack, finish you off with just this set. So we're gonna see.
Well, Zapanta redeeming herself after that error with a nice hit cross court to give Adamson the lead 2-1, set 3. Valdez off the mark.
Hirap sila sa reception nila. In fact, Jem Ferrer had to set that underhand facing the other way. So, talagang yung reception nila, even Zihar Basho having her own problems in receiving the ball. Sa kanya na naman dadalhin yan.
Ferrer off to Valdez. Block, Valdez throws it away. Still very early for any celebration whatsoever, pero Adamson, we have to say this, off to a splendid start if you're Coach Meneses or fans of Adamson at 4-1 in the third set, and also up 2-0. This is where you want to be. Carvajal, that's a little off position. Soriano, the tip is read very well by Carvajal.
That's a poor choice of sets from Makatuno. Alanganin na. They were, ang layo niya. That was asking too much from Pao Soriano. The ball was coming from behind her. You've got 2 tall blockers in front of her. Makatuno should have set it outside. But what do I know?
What does your 5 years of experience playing, do to the coverage?
Well, I don't know. I just share whatever I think. Just speak my mind. Tingnan natin. Ito, nakabawi agad. This time, Pao Soriano, that quick from behind.
That's an Owishi Owa moment of the game. Open up to everyday surprises. Off the mark ng Ateneo. 6-3, or make that 6-2 in set number 3. Adamson playing with much more energy than Ateneo. And it's showing in every facet of the game. Here's a stat. They lost to Ateneo in their first meeting sa blocking, pero ngayon it seems like they're the better blocking team than the Lady Eagles with that solid one against the best hitter in the league in Valdez as we go to Selena Dagdag.
Coming into the third set, Coach Roger remains extremely disappointed as regards to the Lady Eagles' performance, and he continues to question their defense. Entering this set, he wants to make sure that the Lady Eagles learn from their errors, and he wants the Lady Eagles to persevere. Paalala rin ni Coach Roger, bago nyo hampasin ang bola, pag-isipin nyo muna kung anong klaseng palo gagamitin nyo. Higit sa lahat, receivein nyo lang ng maigi ang bola at makaka-atake rin kayo. Eric and Ian.
Thanks, Selena. Well, that's true. That's one of the things missing in their game. Throughout the 3 sets, yung reception. It's been on and off.
Wala talaga yung reception nila.
Zapanta off the combination, and that was well read by the defense of Ateneo.
Right, a complicated play, combination, read very well. Alright, this is a full front line for Adamson, but you've got Guevara, Zapanta, and Cortel there. So let's see kung kanino ibibigay ni Macayon. That was over-received. Alright, this is the break that Ateneo needs. Mga easy points na ganito.
Yeah, to get their confidence back you know, at the right level, so they can compete with this highly energetic Adamson team. Kept alive by Guevara. Nice play by Adamson yet again. But Valdez on the second try puts it away. Itong Ateneo, humahabol. They're within 1 already because of the heroics of that girl, Valdez.
Nice serve.
Guevara, medyo mababa, just had to push it up. Valdez again. They go to Zapanta. Zapanta has been off the mark here in set number 3.
3 attacking errors from Zapanta.
Now 3 straight points for Ateneo. We're tied at 7-all. Valdez. Here comes Zapanta. He's been getting plenty of touches and finally gets this one after a bunch of errors. And Adamson takes us to the first technical timeout of set number 3. 8-7 against Ateneo.